Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's. It has been more than 3 decades since the halls of Bayside High first echoed with the unforgettable theme song of Saved by the Bell, but the cultural footprint of Zach Morris and his crew, from our 2026 vantage point, feels more massive and surreal than ever. Launching the careers of child stars in 1989, the show has become a time capsule of late 80s and early 90s fashion and values, making the current lives of its cast members a startling study in transformation and resilience. While some, like Mario Lopez and Tiffany Thiessen, have seemingly been preserved in amber, maintaining an almost supernatural youthfulness that defies their 52 years, the journey for others has been marred by tragedy, controversy, and heartbreaking struggle, detailing a story of America's most beloved teen icons that no television script could have ever predicted. The boy who could time out the world, Mark-Paul Gosselaar, entered the series at just 15 years old, embodying the mischievous, blonde heartthrob Zach Morris. By 2026, at the age of 52, Mark-Paul has evolved into a silver-haired, ruggedly handsome leading man of procedural dramas, largely unrecognizable from the adolescent trickster who once hawked products on Saturday mornings. He has fully shed his teenage skin by taking on the role of the villainous Sir for the NBC hit, Found, a performance that earned him critical praise for being never boring, and even allowed him to step behind the camera as a director. As one of the few cast members to deliberately pivot away from nostalgia, Gosselaar has built a steady career through Franklin and Bash and NYPD Blue, proving his acting chops extend far beyond the gelled hair and oversized cell phone. Similarly, Tiffany Thiessen, who melted hearts as the wholesome Kelly Kapowski, has undergone an evolution that is just as stark but entirely different in its trajectory. After leaving Bayside, she famously shattered her good girl image by portraying the scheming and vampy Valerie Malone on Beverly Hills 90210, a role that allowed her to stretch her acting muscles and distance herself from the cheerleader uniform. Yet, the most shocking part of a 2026 update is not her career, but her physical appearance. Fans remain stunned that at 52, the mother of 2 looks virtually identical to her teenage self, even as she pivots into lifestyle hosting with shows like Dinner at Tiffany's and Deliciousness on MTV. Her Bayside crush, Mario Lopez, has had the most fruitful career of all, completely transforming from the acrobatic, overcoloned jock AC Slater into a media powerhouse and fitness icon. Lopez's shocking transformation in 2026 is that he simply refuses to age, with fans marveling at how he and Thiessen look half their age, while hosting major shows like Access Hollywood and The X Factor. In a full-circle twist that feels surreal, Lopez returned to the Bayside campus in the Peacock revival, not as a student, but as the school's underachieving gym teacher, a meta-commentary on his own fitness empire. Perhaps the most visually and professionally jarring transformation belongs to Elizabeth Berkley Lauren, née Berkley, who has gone from the hyperventilating, caffeine pill-popping feminist Jessie Spano to a stunningly graceful and statuesque icon of 53. While her co-stars leaned into hosting, Berkley took the most controversial path in Hollywood history when she starred as Nomi Malone in Paul Verhoeven's 1995 flop, Showgirls. The film was a bomb that nearly destroyed her career, but by 2026, it has been fully reclaimed as a cult classic. Berkeley has made peace with the legacy, even attending high-fashion events that pay homage to the film's aesthetic. She is as active as ever, reprising her role as Jessie in the Saved by the Bell reboot, this time as a guidance counselor and best-selling author, as well as appearing in hit series like Cobra Kai, proving her staying power is made of stronger stuff than caffeine pills. However, the most heartbreaking physical and personal transformation within the cast is that of Lark Voorhees. As the fashion-forward Lisa Turtle, Voorhees was the epitome of teen sophistication in the 90s. But in the decades since, she has lived a private battle, with her mother revealing that Voorhees was initially diagnosed with bipolar disorder before experts later concluded she suffers from schizoaffective disorder. In a moving 2026 interview to promote the docuseries, Hollywood Demons, a 52-year-old Voorhees broke her silence, addressing her mental health journey and expressing a profound desire to return to work, showing a quiet strength that defines her as one of the most resilient members of the class. Yet, no discussion of shocking transformations is complete without confronting the tragedy of Dustin Diamond. The actor who played the quintessential nerd, Samuel Screech Powers, was just 12 years old when he was cast, making him the baby of the group. His life, however, spiraled into a dark mirror image of his squeaky clean TV persona. By the early 2010s, Diamond's transformation was grim. He was embroiled in legal troubles stemming from a bar stabbing incident, and his name became associated with a straight-to-DVD sex tape scandal that shocked fans who remembered him as the innocent sidekick. Most tragically, despite surviving the turbulent lifestyle, Dustin Diamond died in February 2021 at the shockingly young age of 44, only weeks after receiving a stage 4 lung cancer diagnosis. Although we have moved past 2021, the reverberations of his death ripple through the 2026 cast. It was recently revealed that in his final days, Voorhees was the only original cast member to leave a heartfelt voicemail for Diamond, a gesture his father recalled with deep emotion. For many fans, Diamond represents the most devastating transformation of all. The young man who brought us laughter faced an adulthood of isolation and sickness, with his death leaving a permanent shadow over the sunny world of Bayside. Rounding out the group, Dennis Haskins at 75 is still the beloved Principal Belding, appearing at fan conventions despite being largely excluded from the modern reboot, while the ghost of the franchise continues to linger in the 2026 cultural consciousness with new series and biographical movies about the cast in development.